Hi, gang, sexy. Let's do some catching up. So we are into the 19th. What freaking month is this? I don't know what month it is. Whatever it is, it's turn 6. And the Allies, well, they still got some reinforcements left, but they've added quite a few. Now, granted, they're just not, they don't have the eliteness that DAC and these other German camp groups have. So, I mean, DAC is on in full force now. Reinman, Gerhardt, Lang. Gerhardt is now he's coming back on the map on this turn. So, all right. But anyhow, Lang pretty much, and with Gerhardt before Gerhardt was pulled out, and like I say, he's coming back on that. He's coming back on a full strength. They pretty much pushed CCA, CCB, and CCC out of the middle of the map. And I think we haven't done it yet, but I got to draw the objective chit, I believe, this turn, and then start to refocus where the Germans are going to head to, which objectives they're going to take or where they're going to exit. But DAC is starting to consolidate with Stankoff. I need to get Stankoff's headquarters and over here. I need to get him over here to this area so that I can get their combat trains down on this major route, because DAC, Shoot, and Stankoff, they don't have to worry about mixing or any of that stuff right there. So I'll get them on that road over there. Now keep in mind, when they talk about crossing the streams, that is so you only consider that when it's between a headquarters and its combat trains. So if there's like another headquarters, or combat trains that is between the headquarters and a combat train of another unit on the same route, then you've got to cross in the streams, all right? Unless, of course, they're buddies, which, like I say, the Gerhardt, Lang, and Reinman, they're buddies, so they don't have to worry about it. And DAC, Shoot, and Stankoff are buddies, so they don't have to worry about that. The Allies have a little tougher. First Armor's okay with everybody, but you've got Welvert, you've got the 1st Guards, 34th Infantry Division. Those guys already have an issue up north with that. All right, so DAC has now taken Thalepti, whatever this is down here, okay? And they pretty much pushed Task Force Stark back over the hills here, the mountains, hills, whatever, except their 2 units are trying to get back there. They're going to get caught. But Stark got the rest of his formations. So he got an armor unit, he got some infantry to come in here. And how much of a defense they'll be able to put up, I don't know. If they get the lucky draw or if they get the initiative, which actually the Germans got it. So maybe they can push back in and help a little bit. 1st Armored CCA is all entangled around here, around Kasserine. Back this up a little bit here. Yeah, around Kasserine, right in this area here. And Shoot is moving over here. And he is having, now, he's on this route here. Here's his headquarters. Here's his trains, which is ghosted right now. And he can go along that route back here. But you see Lang in the headquarters here, but these 2 units are not in between them. So as far as I can tell, that their MSRs are fine right there. There's no crossing the streams right there. So got that going for us. To the north, you've got Reinman, who took a little detour to capture those 2 victory locations up there, just in case, okay? They're moving across. Don't know how much effect they're going to have with dealing with that, because once they get on here, they're not going to have an optimal distance on their ghost range is going to stay freaking ghosted once they move out of where they're at up here, if they come across the tracks. And I don't know how effective they'll be. They've only got the 1 infantry unit, and they've got a support unit. But Gerhardt's coming in up there. He's coming back on the map from his little detour, and he's going to be at full strength. So I have to figure out what to do with them. Of course, drawing the objective chit is going to be a key to what we do here, because if we draw the objective chit for Tebesa, there's probably no sense in them going that direction. All right, probably have to go down and grab, come down towards Beitla, Kasserine, and then up to this area here. I'm not sorry, I got y'all zoomed out too far. They'll probably have to come back. Instead of going to the north up there or that direction, come back down through Sabaitla, Kasserine, and then along this here. So they need to, with only 5 turns left with the one we're starting now, they need to get pretty good move on. I don't know how if the Allies are going to be able to stop them or not, because like I say, they're just not very effective. They've still got 1st Infantry Division to come on, and they got some more CCC units up there and some independent stuff that needs to come on the map. And I think there's one more Guards unit. No, it's a British independent unit that's going to come on. So we'll have to see. But I'm pretty sure this turn here, we're going to attempt with the Germans to clean out this and then maybe sit on that objective over there. Like I said, I need to see what the chit draw is going to be. And then work back up here because Shoot is going to deal with CCA here. I think Lang is going to have to. So Shoot's going to deal probably with CCA here. Probably get some help from Dak down here. And Stankoff, he's moving. Stankoff's down here moving along this lower track. He needs to get over here, like I say, so he can get his combat trains over here on this road. And then he can work towards Kasserine. They need to move pretty quick, though, because, like I say, 5 turns left, and we got a bunch of ground to cover. Bunch of ground up in here to cover. And I think probably, like I say, again, depending on the chit, the victory chit draw, the objective draw, Lang, Ryman, and Gearhart will deal with this mess here. That would be in a perfect world. But like I say, we're going to draw that combat chit or that victory chit. As a matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and do that? So I'll just get them in my little grubby little hands right here. There's only 2 of them, all right? And then, you're supposed to be allowed to let, I don't know, there's some rule about flipping over, but I'm playing solo, so it doesn't matter. So I've got my eyes closed. They're in my hand. We're going to pick one out, and we picked victory condition naturally. Lekef. Time for Field Marshal Hexa here. Now he's got to change his game plan. All right, so anyhow, we know what the primary objective is. It's Lekef, so that means that everything that we need to focus on is going to be, well, okay. So all of these ones through the center here are all eithers. That's not. Either. So there's 6 victory points right there. 7. What's Kasserine? Kasserine is either. So there's 8 right there. 9. And then up yonder, they've already got 2 there. So there's 10 and 11. And then 12, 13, and 14 victory points to capture all that stuff. So I don't see the exiting off the map thing being successful. While these units do move pretty good, you still got to fight your way through the forces here. So, which is, operational. That's kind of the way this is going to be. All right, so anyhow, that's Baptism by Fire, the campaign game. Kasserine. I would say the Germans have the advantage right now, or the Axis have the advantage right now. They've got their Italian Centauri division to come on. That's about it for them. That's all they got left to come on the map, with Gearhart coming back on this turn here. The remainder of Dak's stuff has come back on. So Wardrobe and I, we were chit-chatting. We tried to do this instructional using Vassal. And I don't know. I think he and I both agree that this is just not a Vassal learning type thing with 2 people. Definitely not trying to do it with a live stream. This just, after the first night we did this, I think the next night I came back over here and I was kind of sick. That's why we didn't have the second video, the second live stream. But it was 2 nights later I came in here to play. I was like, God, this is just so much easier to have your charts right in front of you on the table where you can see everything and play the game. The visual impression I give these things is just great. I love it anyhow. And this system is awesome. You're not overwhelmed with counters, although Last Blitzkrieg and maybe Panzer's Last Stand, when I get around to those might be a little heavier. And I'm looking forward to Last Blitzkrieg. As a matter of fact, I might, haven't decided yet, but I might skip over, what's the second one here? Tunisia, Brazen Chariots, whatever. That's another desert one. No, that's Tobruk. I might skip through that and just go right into either Panzer's Last Stand or Blitzkrieg, Last Blitzkrieg, I don't know. I want to get back in some GBACW too. And I got some other projects I need to work on. But there you go. That's we're updated now on the 19th, starting the 19th turn, game turn 6. And we're just going to keep pushing on. I hope to have this done maybe by the end of this weekend. All right, let's get this up. We'll talk to y'all soon.